Hello, good day, beautiful people. I am the Lady Noble. I trust that you're doing well, loving yourself and everyone around you. Today, I'd like to come to you with some words of inspiration or some words of encouragement. The best skill one can obtain in life is being able to take a little and make a lot. Just like taking oatmeal and spreading it around. You know, taking the rice and beans and creating meal after meal or recipe after recipe. The most knowledgeable skill a person can obtain in this day and age is being able to take very little and create a plethora of ideas, of options, of ways to develop themselves within as well as outside of themselves. That is the best skill that the human being and the human mind can obtain. So get into the habit of appreciating what's around you, what's within you, and start from there. Start from within so you can create. Start from within so you can develop. Take what you have where you are and get started. Not tomorrow, not next week, not next year, but today. You have everything that you need. I think that's called abundance. I am the Lady Noble. Keep loving yourself and everyone around you. Did you know that cleaning out your closet interrupts other people's lives? Did you know cleaning out your closet reflects other people's lives? So make sure you keep your things in order. See, when you tend to work on yourself, it makes other people think of the things that they have not been tending to in their own personal lives. So they begin to reflect. And that, my darling, creates hostility, anger, envy, etc., etc. So make sure you keep cleaning out your closet. Make sure you keep your things in order. Keep reaching for the stars. Keep moving forward. Stay confident. Stay courageous. Stay motivated. Your actions are affecting people. Maybe you can rub off on them and they'll begin to clean theirs. I'm just saying. Hello, good day, beautiful people. I am the Lady Noble. I trust that you're doing well, loving yourself and everyone around you. Today, I'd like to come to you with some words of inspiration and some words of encouragement. You know, there are some people who are very boisterous about their moves and things that they're going to do, and there's others who choose to remain silent. And I just want to do this video to encourage you to don't complain if you choose to be boisterous in life. Don't complain if you choose to let any and everybody in on every move that you're making. Don't complain when things happen or occur. You can do what you want or what you wish, but it's best to learn to remain a mystic. Let things remain a mystery. Everything does not need to be seen. Everything does not need to be discussed or talked about. You know, if you're going on vacation, go on vacation. Great. But load those pictures to social media once you return from vacation. You know, don't make a video and show it while you're away, and then when you come back, oh, someone did this and someone did that while I was gone, and my property and this and that. I'm just using that as an example. You know, learn to be silent and to move in silence. Anyone who knows me knows this about me. You know, it's not about bragging, but you shouldn't be focused on trying to prove a point and show everyone every angle of your life of who you are. You know, learn to remain a mystic or a mystery, you know, and stay focused on you. Stop looking for others' approval. You know, a lot of people expose a lot of their life on social media because they're looking for a response. They're looking for approval. They're looking to prove a point to someone. You know, it's good to enjoy life and buy things and go out and do things, but don't be so boisterous about all your moves. You know, if you're going to do something, fine, go and do that. You know, we see you, or we will see you when we see you. It doesn't need to be announced. So just like a flower, you know, I've never seen a beautiful thing ask or beg for attention. The flowers just grow and they blossom season after season, and they don't have to beg for attention. You know, we notice them once they blossom. We compliment them. We always say that they're beautiful. Who doesn't love beautiful flowers? But they're never begging for attention. You know, they just be. They just let things be and they exist. You know, and it all comes together. So learn to be a mystic and not expose everything and then want to complain when different things occur in your life. Person, place, or thing, or whoever you are. So learn to keep some things to yourself, you know. Be a mystery. Be a mystic. Those are my words of encouragement. I am the Lady Noble. Make sure you keep loving yourself and everyone around you. Hello, good day, beautiful people. I am the Lady Noble, coming to you today with some words of inspiration or some words of encouragement. And today I'd like to focus on never saying never. Well, you can use never, but be careful how you use never. You know, in the last couple of years, we've all witnessed worldwide a lot of changes taking place and a lot of different alterations taking place. And people having to make different changes and sacrifices for their survival, just for their livelihood, for their comfort, etc., etc. You know, for an example, a lot of people I've heard, and maybe you have too, downplay social media. We know there's good and bad in everything. That's just what it is. But a lot of people have downplayed social media, always talked about what they'll never do, or I'll never get on YouTube, or I'll never get on TikTok, or I'll never use Instagram, I'll never use bitter Twitter, or whatever. But at the same token, within the last 3 years, I've seen an increase of those same people who said they'll never ever use social media for anything, taking advantage. They're the first one in line, loading videos, which is fine and cool. But these are the same people that said they would never ever use social media for anything, and it's all bad and negative, which is not true. Same as different stores, different places we patronize. I'll never shop at the Dollar Tree. I'll never go to the Five and Dime. I'll never go to a thrift store. I'll never do a rummage sale. I'll never buy use this, use that. These same people who have used the word never are the first ones in line, researching, networking, trying to find the best deal they can, for their survival and for their purpose. And I just was pondering on this topic, just wanted to do a video to encourage you to never say never. To each his own. We can do whatever we want and we please. We know this, but never say never. If life throws you a curveball, you never know. You have to revoke those statements and have to make those changes and different alterations in your life in order for you and your family to thrive and to survive. So careful with the word never. In this life, we all come from different paths and we're on different missions, but you never know when you have to make certain changes and adjustments for the betterment of you and your family. So let's be more careful and aware of when we use the word never, because you never know when life throws you that curveball and you have to go and revoke the statement that you claim, the things that you said you never do, and now you're doing them. So pretty much that's my word for today. Those are my words of encouragement. Never say never, because life can always throw you a curveball and you never know when. I am the Lady Noble. Make sure you stay encouraged. Keep loving yourself and everyone around you. Hello, good day, beautiful people. I am the Lady Noble. I trust that you're doing well, loving yourself and everyone around you. Today, I'd like to come to you with some words of inspiration or some words of thought. It is more valuable to be silent than to be an actionary, than to react. Throughout life, we're taught and we're shown and also seen examples where being physical or reacting to every situation tends to hold more value to some people. But it is more valuable to remain silent. It is more valuable to analyze than to react in life. No matter what the situation is or who you are, it's better to get into the habit of being observant of what's going on. It's better to get into the habit of letting things marinate, as I like to say. It's better to ponder on situations, not for a long time, you snooze, you lose, as they say. But consider analyzing the situation before you choose to react so quickly, so swiftly. Being the first person to be the loudest in the room, to become physical, whether it's an altercation or just verbal friction, it holds no value. Because number one, when two people or more are disagreeing, nobody hears each other, so it's all a waste of energy that's being dispersed into the air, and you're in a no-end, dead-end situation. So in my opinion, it's better to analyze before you react. Don't be such a person who wants to respond, so swift and quickly, even if a second, you don't have to take an hour, a month, or a year to analyze, but at least take a few seconds or a minute, if you can. But get into the habit. You have 2 seconds or two, 1, 2, a second, to analyze before you respond. because there's a lot of misunderstanding that takes place, and a lot of situations can be avoided if we learn to analyze, if we learn to give ourselves a minute before we choose to respond. So just wanted to do this video to encourage, who's ever watching, to learn to analyze, learn to ponder with the information that not what you heard, but what you're sure of, what is true, and sit with it, ponder with it before you react and be so quick and swift, because maybe someone's cheering you on to react, or it could just be you and your ego, encouraging you, saying you should react, you should do this, you should do that, you should go off, rah, rah, rah. That's not the answer in any situation, Learn to analyze rather than react. Think about it, ponder on it, and then take action. So those are my words of encouragement for today. I am the Lady Noble. I trust that you're doing well, loving yourself and everyone around you. Think about it.